there, thanks for joining me today. I'm super excited to share my monthly artisan project with you today, and it's going to be a fairly detailed gingerbread house using bits and pieces of different things, but mainly the Sensational stamp set and the Sensational Season, I think it's called, and then I've got the milk carton die here. So what I've done, and you can see I've pre-done some of the elements here. Here's my milk carton. I've cut 3 strips of Whisper White cardstock, and I used my scallop edge punch just to make it look like the roof lines here. I used my wide oval punch with the soft suede and a neutrals button. All of my elements, the Sensational elements, have the matching framelits, which I love. And you're going to see here that here's the front, and on the back I applied just a solid piece of cardstock. So from the back of the project it looks neat and finished. My candy cane, same thing, it's got red, you'll see it once it's folded. Here I made a little window on the side of my box, and it's not actually punched out. It's a 1 1/4 inch square with a 1 inch punched out of the middle, some window sheet, and then I have the Christmas tree behind. And you can see that I just kind of made little shutters out of the postage stamp. So let's get this assembled first. So I'm going to just carefully, I've got some sticky strip already on there, put my side down, and then I want my front to have a nice crisp edge here. So I'm going to close that up, and then I'll just take whatever paper piercer or a marker, anything you've got that you can just apply some pressure here. And you can see now how it's starting to look a little bit more like a house, and you can see the elements there. Now you're going to notice on this side I've got a slit cut out, and the reason I have a slit is because my Christmas tree, I want it to slide inside the box ever so slightly, and that's going to rest there. Now I can put a little bit of adhesive there, which I probably will do after, but I just wanted to show you how I've got that coming out the side of the house. Super cute, hey? And now what we'll do, we'll seal the box off. So we'll do that first. Well, you would put treats in here, and of course if you're going to glue that, but let me just show you how we're going to seal it. So I've got a piece of the Whisper White cardstock that I scalloped on both ends. I'm then going to just put that over the seam here, and we'll fold those edges over. And so that's one way you could seal off your gingerbread house. I did think about putting brads all the way through, but then your backs would show on one side. So I kind of thought that was a cute way to seal it off. And then of course, what's a gingerbread house without a little gingerbread boy? So he's stamped in the soft suede with the matching back. So let me just put a little bit of Tombow here. Love Tombow for all these little bits and bob pieces. Okay, so I've got some Tombow on the back, and we'll just stick him onto the front. Make sure his leg doesn't go kind of over that line. Okay, and again, because he's layered, you can't see the brad backs there. And then what I did is I used our oval punch, and I just snipped. I used just the very tips, the very ends, and I then glued the real red and I used pumpkin pie together. And I've got a dimensional here on the back. And I covered these just in some dazzling details, or dazzling diamonds, sorry. I will cover that up so you don't see that dimensional. Just a little piece of cardstock. So there's the front. And then I'm going to just attach my star. So to do that, I'm just going to use some Tombow, and I'm going to put it right on the peak here. Trying not to get a big blob out. Give it a little shake. And my last step, and I'm not going to bore you with the details, is I'm going to stamp out a Merry Christmas and have that little banner there with some glitter and sparkle. And I'm going to make only 4 of these, but I'm going to make 4 of these for some really awesome helpers I have at school, and fill them with some Christmas treats. And there we have our sweet little gingerbread milk carton die. So I hope you like it, and once this glue dries, I can't even speak, I can add, as I say, I'm going to add that little banner, and we're all set. So I hope you had fun with it, and check out my blog at stampwithheather.ca for more details. And once again, check out Stampin' Up! At stampinup.com for all their details and all their supplies. They've got some amazing festive bits and bobs that you can use for the upcoming holiday season. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again real soon.